Now that we can have a good look, we can confirm this is not the same reptilian creature that recently terrorized Manhattan. Strangely, it's... Get to the helicopter!
Okay, Smythe. This is a little bit of overkill.
Cross-species detected. Engage.
Hey, come back! I'm pretty sure he's talking to you, right?
2012 marked the time for Spider-Man's return onto the big screen. The reboot changed many a thing. Spider-Man now had a stylish costume, which made him look like basketball. Lizard looked dumb instead of threatening. Gwen instead of the redhead.
Cross-species experiments. Come on.
Though one thing didn't change, and that was Spidey getting yet another movie tie-in game. Except this one is unique in the sense that the events of the game take place after the movie. I suppose that is kind of cool as it allows the studio a lot more freedom to tell a bad story than ditch the movie altogether. I mean, it fails to do so, but hey, it's cool. Anyway, let's get into it.
Dr. Smythe is programming his robots to capture all cross-species. That may include you.
The story. Amazing Spider-Man starts off with you and Gwen sneaking into Oscorp because she suspects they are continuing Connor's research. You know, that stupid shit about cross-species, the thing, yeah, that. Except Oscorp is brain dead and creates these animal-human hybrids which are an insult to their comic book counterparts. These villains have ton of character, motivation and thorough backstories, but here they are just mindless animals who wanna hit Spider-Man because... Anyway, these cross-species break out and start infecting all of New York. So far so well with shadows. Throughout the game, the people of New York are getting infected and dying, but they are considered enough to do that off screen, so you don't actually have to play more of this game. The story makes sense, except for the giant Max part. Yes, Oscorp makes Max now, but I'll give it that. However unlikely it is. Every established character has to act out of character just for the story to take place. Smythe lets teenagers look around the illegal and top-secret research. Peter doesn't do anything as everything is going to shit and the cross-species are breaking out. The story then follows Spider-Man as he runs around making matters worse. Dr. Connors is working on a cure in Peter's apartment, Gwen is dying, Peter is collecting comic books and flirting with TV reporters.
You didn't try to kiss me, did you?
I wanted to, but you were drooling, so...
Whatever, it's a stupid story and it's best if you ignore it. Actually, I'd recommend it. Ignore the story, it's more fun that way. I guess I should be glad that Black Cat in this game isn't a cross-species human-cat hybrid, but I will not forgive what this game did to Black Cat. No other character is as ruined as Black Cat.
We got cops all over the place. There's no way out.
Don't sweat it, I have an escape plan.
We know you're in there, Felicia. You and your koozie to come out, nice and easy.
I see my reputation precedes me. Dad would be so proud.
The swing-in. Swing-in is completely redone in a way that's never really been seen before. It's not really a new formula, but the small changes really add a lot to the thing. The camera being up close makes swing-in feel much faster, even though it's really not. The webs don't stick to buildings anymore, and honestly I don't think that's such a bad thing, and this game more or less benefits from it. I don't like how Spider-Man can just swing above the city, but I don't mind them not actually sticking to buildings, it's not really an issue. The swinging mechanics are basic as basic gets though. You hold down the trigger, you swing. Good job! No air tricks, no momentum, not even chance for you to fuck up miserably and die in an embarrassing way because the game doesn't even have fall damage. There aren't even that many animations for swinging. No variation either. It It focuses on looking cool, and the game puts a lot of emphasis on looking cool rather than making the player feel cool, and that leads us to the web rush. I absolutely hate the web rush. The game is also pretty much designed around the overuse of this mechanic. Basically, you point Spider-Man in a direction and he goes there while you just watch like a chump. You use it in combat to point Spider-Man on baddies and he just goes and hits them. I try going through this game without using much, but it's so much more faster than normally and the boss fights are entirely dependent on it.
Wanna play tag, big guy? Dodgeball. The high voltage version. I see an opening. What's wrong? You look confused.
Web rush is the kind of thing that should have been really limited, like Spider-Man reflexes in Spider-Man 2. But nope, just spam and go. I like the swinging of this game, I really do, mostly because it tried doing something new and that's admirable. It fucked up, but it gave us a new template which could have been improved upon in the future. They fucked it up as well, but more on that later. Oh, and the city is pretty small in this game. That's pretty much all I have to say on this. It's small, short and small, miniature. The skills. The combat in this game is enjoyable. It's fast, it's stylish, it's an Arkham ripoff. It feels good. Enemies with guns are overpowered. Some stealth sections thrown in because, you know, Arkham. You can argue they were also present in Shattered Dimensions, but we all know that Shattered Dimensions ripped off Arkham as well, so what's your point really? Instead of a health meter this time, you have a Call of Duty style screen bleeding, which only makes it harder to see what's hitting you. To counter that, there's a button which makes Spider-Man web away and hide somewhere. Press it a few times and all the enemies are now completely unaware of your presence. They will look for you instead of doing the smart thing and running the fuck away. There are boss fights which are all bark and no bite. Just wanna point this out, I love some of the boss battles in this game. My favorite being the fight with the giant mecha snake or whatever. It's completely ridiculous and unbelievable that Oscorp even made these things more so that Spider-Man can even take them down. But remember, we're not focusing on the story here.
Okay, buddy. You're trying to scare me. It's working.
It's visually very entertaining, so I'll give it a pass on that.
Besides that,
The stealth sections also play quite well, and Spider-Man has the advantage of being able to stick to walls, like Batman.
fooling around. Take a break.
In closing, The Amazing Spider-Man, while not a perfect game, not a sensible game, and not even a very good looking game really, is an enjoyable game. If you just turn your brain off, swing around, fight fucks mindlessly, and collect comics, you're bound to enjoy at least one of those. There's tons of useless upgrades and unlockable costumes. All the sins of this game are forgiven because they remember the most important thing for any Spider-Man game.
Hey, Spider-Man, come here! Got something new for you, Spider-Man. How would you feel about some race challenges? Don't answer that. Your feelings are not important. What is important is you get your butt over here right now and show us you deserve to have the word man in your name.
The reboot changed many a thing. Spider no. Really? Really? Already? Fuck. It is unlike. Fuck. Smythe lets teenager look. Fuck. Smythe lets teenager look. Really? Smythe lets teenagers look around the ear. Seriously? God damn it. And this is 12 minutes long. Wonderful. Kill yourself.